Hey everybody, Hooterville 75 with Midnight the Ferocious Sissy. We're back. Been gone for a lengthy absence. You know, after my last video, it was just, I don't know, something like a track gun blowing for the first event to start. Boom, and things just started happening. You know, kind of out of my control, but first my mother ended up getting sick, very sick. She had a lung problem where her O2 levels went down, her CO2 levels went up, and basically ended up needing a ventilator to breathe for her so her lungs could strengthen. You know, I guess that comes with the territory when you're almost 70. About a 2-week hospital stay, and she was back to feeling semi-better. I mean, she's still today getting stronger. Right after that, probably, I don't know, 2-3 weeks after that, my sister got really sick. What started off as a normal procedure to have kidney stones busted up via laser surgery ended up turning into a lengthy hospital stay in critical care in the intensive care unit. They busted kidney stones up and put a stent in to help those stones pass through easier, and for some reason a stent fell out. Well, when that stent fell out, she developed a blood infection, a serious blood infection that attacked her lungs. And prior to that, she was already diagnosed years ago with an interstitial lung disease, which is a lung disease that they have no clue where it's coming from. That's why they call it an interstitial lung disease. Well, it started out as a routine procedure ended up into a helicopter ride to the University of Pittsburgh Medical Center in Pittsburgh, PA, that was better equipped to handle her situation. You know, on a ventilator for 21 days and in the hospital a total of 28 days there in Pittsburgh till they got her back on the mend. So basically that blood infection attacked her lungs, and her lungs just quit working, basically, is what happened. So again, they put her on the ventilator and left her lungs rebuilt up, and she's getting stronger by the day. You know, just two sicknesses there, mother and sister, that really put a hammer on things. And then I've been having a lot of dental work done. You know, that's painful and kind of put me in a bad mood because I don't really have the money to spend on that, but needs done. And last but not least, one of the main contributing factors was my work area down in the swamp pit. Well, I got this bright idea. I was going to build a room inside the basement and poured Sackcrete around to get my base where I wanted to set the walls on, and just things went wrong from there. And that just threw me into a funk where, you know, I lost my mojo. I didn't feel right down there because my work area that I had before was the superb setup I felt, and I was really comfortable with it. Well, I just wasn't comfortable at all. And it got to the point I didn't want to make YouTube videos, you know, nothing. So I just compared to what was going on already, and that, well, the fact that this went on afterwards, I just quit making videos. You know, I apologize to everybody, you know, for my lengthy absence. The swamp pit is no more. Basically how it works is the basement where the swamp pit is, my plumbing for the laundry and all that stuff runs straight down the side of the one wall in the swamp pit. Well, out front of my house, I have 2 huge pine trees, and the roots just shoot every which way but loose and everywhere. I mean, they're horrible. They're deep and they're everywhere. Well, those roots go right through the plumbing and end up clogging the pipes. And when we do wash, the water from the wash comes out over into the swamp pit. Well, I was having to have the Roto-Rooter out there every 3 weeks to a month at $200 a clip. And that just started getting expensive after a while, so it kind of bummed me out. I just said to hell with it, and we left the water drain out because it would drain, you know, when the water overflowed, it would drain out within the day. Well, through time of this happening, the mold really started growing in the swamp pit, and it's just unsafe to work down there. So now, I guess I should have looked into this before, but that's an added expense. We're demolding everything down there. And what we're probably going to have to do to get it fixed properly is dig up the drainage pipes out here, the pipes underground out here, and dig them up and run new pipes at a different location somehow. You know, I'm not a plumber. I don't know how that works, but we're going to have new pipes put in, basically. So, you know, it is what it is. I do have a new fix to that, though, because as you can see, my surroundings are different. I've basically moved to my front porch. You're gonna laugh, but it is what it is. That's the only place I had to be able to work. So basically, it has 3 walls that are screened in, and then the 4th wall is the house. So what I did is ran plastic sheeting, 4 mil thick of plastic roll around the 3 walls that are screened in, and then back around again. So I have 8 mil of plastic up, and I have plenty more to do it, probably 2 more times if I need to, that I can get up to 16 mil of plastic up, that hopefully it'll keep it warm enough with a couple of foot heaters out here this winter that I can work out here till I can get something else. I mean, I really like the setup. It's small, but you know, it's big enough for Midnight and I. So I'm very inspired to be back. I have a lot planned. I'm itching to get back at the table and making models again, making videos. I'm itching to get back to the International Scale Modeler Forum. I've talked to Les and Paul, and they've welcomed me with open arms, as well as a couple other members I've talked to, as well as my groups that I was involved in Google+. So everybody's been heartwarming since I've returned, saying they're glad to see me back, etc. So that was extra special to me. I'd like to apologize to the community for my absence. I mean, I don't know, I guess I wouldn't say I abandoned you, but I just went MIA. Like to thank all my subscribers that have stuck with me. You know, all the subscribers that are watching now, I appreciate you not giving up on me. The several people that messaged to check on me and my well-being, why I wasn't producing any videos. You know who you are, I don't have to say any names. I appreciate that extra special as well. That meant a lot to me, so I really appreciate that. I've been watching videos for about the past month and commenting on them, getting back into the swing of things on that side of it. So now I just want to start producing the videos again when I'm at the bench working, how-tos, whatever video I deem appropriate. I want to get back to the swing of things on that side of it too. So I haven't been using my time all foolishly. I did learn 2 video editing softwares, which I won't be editing this video because it is what it is, just straight up footage. I learned iMovie for the iPhone, seeing that's where I film my videos with my iPhone, and I also learned Movie Maker, which used to be Windows Movie Maker, for the laptop. That way I can use both of them to get the final product I want. I also learned a photo manipulation program called GIMP, which is basically the free version of Photoshop. It's like Photoshop, but a different name, different company, and it's free, minus the Magic Wands feature. So if you see me looking around here, I have a couple pages of notes that I'm looking at. So you know, like I said, I'd like to thank everybody for the support. Rare and excited to get back. Dave Parker, glad to see you're coming back to the bench, buddy. That's kind of simultaneous that we're coming back at the same time, so that's ripping cool. Much respect for you, buddy. Glad to hear everything's well. You're well, doing good, the family's good. I do want to end this video apologizing to everybody. You know, I'm very sorry that I took almost 9 months off. You know, everything's back to good again, and I'm itching and looking forward to getting back to the bench. So I do have a project I'm going to be starting, which my return project is going to be the 350 Trumpeter USS Alabama BB-60. That's what I'm going to be building to return to the bench. So I know it's going to be a big task, but that's what I'm going to be doing. So we'll either be hero or zero, so I'll probably be asking lots of questions. I'm currently in the research stage of it all, so hopefully November 1st-ish, around, give or take, I'll be starting that at the bench. So that's where we're at. So thank you for sticking with me. Thank you for sticking with me. That's all I can say. So I very much appreciate it. And one thing before I go, I've been watching all the cancer awareness videos, and Caleb, buddy, Caleb's Corner from Papa Dan's Models, That was awesome, buddy, what you did with Chris Chapman. I watched that, and I seen Chris's videos, and I actually talked to Chris a couple times, and I know for a fact that he really appreciated that, buddy. That was an awesome deal that you did with Chris, as well as your cancer build with Patrick McHealy. Heath, that's a very good job you guys are doing, sending those models to St. Jude Children's Hospital. That's awesome, buddy. Your pap, he's a good man, Papa Dan. He's got all the best intentions for you. He wants to teach you right. He has taught you right. I seen by your videos that you're jumping up on your own and doing things that he would explain to you in the past, so he doesn't have to explain it to you anymore. You're just taking that in and remembering it and moving on. So awesome job, buddy. I really like watching your videos and seeing your work. So keep up the good work, Papa Dan. A+ to you, buddy. You're doing good. So, alright everybody, till then for now, we'll catch you on the next video. The swamp pit is no longer, so I'm on the front porch. So how about, I need a new shop name, so how about you guys pick out a shop name in the comments below. Drop your suggestion of what you think Hooterville 75 with Midnight the Ferocious Sissy's shop name should be. We'll narrow it down to like 5 names, and then I'll do another video with the final 5, and you can drop your comment down below for your official vote. So, alright, let's see if we can get Midnight on here. She's here somewhere. Where you at, Midnight? Huh? Hey! Where you at? There she is. She's crazy, so. Alright, everybody, till the next video. See you now.